He's already created technology to make us live forever. Now Alex Hsu presents us his latest miracle invention. And our girl gone wired has boobies. And I get a lesson in stripping. God, I'm amazing. I am so hot. Did you see that? Hey everyone, I'm Swisher, and you are watching Unscrewed.
Unscrewed. That's right.
And here he is, a man who's done a lot of pole work himself. It's Martin Sargent.
Yeah, that's the thing. Thank you so much for being here on Unscrewed. Yeah, a lot of pole work? What's that supposed to be, a lot of pole work?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're pretending like you don't know what a lot of pole work is, Marty?
Like, campaign polls. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Pole work. Pole work.
Oh, pole work.
Pole work.
Yeah, that's about the right size. What you were just doing there, that's fairly accurate. That's fairly accurate. So you're gonna do a little stripping for us? Do a little stripping for us? Sit on that pole, a little lap dance. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, baby. Hey, Laura, thank you so much. You are.
Oh, you're welcome.
A wonder. Hey everyone, and welcome to Unscrewed, the show that eats the icing off the cupcake of internet culture and then hooks the sucky bread part at the Waller, maybe a passing car. I'm your host, Martin Sargent. Tonight, my blood sugar is higher than a fat kid trapped in a saltwater taffy factory, baby. Actually, I'm being heckled by my sidekick. What the hell is that? No, but in all seriousness, tonight is a very special night. Well, it's the last night we'll be broadcasting this show from our San Francisco studios. That's right. I don't know. I don't give a damn, man. I'm not giving. It's like getting called up from single A to double A ball. You should be happy for us, baby. But after tonight, we're going to pack up and take the show on a whistle-stop tour through Eastern Europe. Because, we're huge in Romania, and when we return, we'll begin broadcasting from our new home at the G4 TechTV studios in the quaint and friendly city of Los Angeles. So, in honor of our last night in San Francisco, or Frisco as it's called by tourists and dickheads, I'm going to pay tribute to this fair city by listing the 5 things I'll miss most about San Francisco. Now, just to be clear here, I'm not talking about crap like fog-shrouded bridges and majestic hills or even bearded men in assless chaps. No, I'm talking about what I'll miss about my San Francisco, the city that I know and love. So here we go. Number 5. I'll miss hot oil massages at the Tokyo Spa off El Camino Real Boulevard. See, there's this woman there named Yuki. Hands that move like a gecko, just all over the place. I'll miss her real hard, baby, real hard. Number 4, I'll miss the beef jerky they sell at the Quick Pick liquor store out by the airport. I've never seen it for sale anywhere else, and for something freeze-dried, it's really tender and strangely juicy. Kind of like that dirty whore Yuki with the hot oil slathered all over and the massage wands. Damn, I'm going to miss her. Anyway, number 3. I'll miss racing go-karts out at Bob's Kart World in El Cerrito. See, I set the track record there on my birthday, and Bob gave me a $10 gift certificate to the Walmart. That was cool. I'll miss Bob. I'll miss Bob even though he owes me $32 from the time we visited Yuki together and spit roasted her. See, Yuki does this thing with her feet. Oh, my crap. God. Anyway, number 2, I'm going to miss Tennell, the guy who sells cell phones from a cart out by the ballpark. See, over the years, Tennell has not only been a reliable source of free, untraceable cell phones, he's also been a friend and a confidant. Goodbye, Tennell. Fare thee well, friend. But the number 1 thing I'll miss about my San Francisco is just, skulking around down by the wharf, waving at the giant tender ships and chucking stones in the water. Just skipping stones into the clean bay and smelling the beautiful San Francisco flowers. And I like trash picking. I mean, you can find treasures down by the wharf. It's better than the Antiques Roadshow down there. There's a little toaster plate for me. And because there aren't many people down there, you can take a crap wherever you want. It's just where I can really just be me. So goodbye, San Francisco. I'll miss you. Goodbye. the hell are you doing?
Oh, it's our,
Put the camera down.
it's our last
it's
show
not a
in
good
San
idea.
Francisco.
It's not a good idea to
I
take
just-
photos when you're drunk at night, Lori.
I just want to capture our last night here and then
In
put
San
it on my
Francisco.
Mo blog, which you can check out at lauriswisher.com.
Okay, good. So yes, Laura speaks the truth. I know it's hard to believe, but we are moving down to Los Angeles, and we want you guys to come and join in on the fun.
Come and
Here's
join
what you do.
us.
Sign up to be part of our studio audience. It's a blast.
Sign up
Isn't
to
it
be
fun,
part of the
everyone, to be part of the studio audience? Yeah. All you gotta do is go to G4TechTV.com, and that's how you get tickets. You know what else is gonna be really fun about Los Angeles? They say that, when you're a TV star, girls get all up on your jock, man. And what? That's gonna be great. Cause
You know what?
up
I
here, not so
discovered that
much.
here up in San Francisco. Girls like crazy getting up in my grill. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what happens when you always front, you know what I'm saying?
What?
I don't know. Here's the thing. If you couldn't tell already, tonight's show is as rare and special as a talking bird, or maybe a small hairless vole that can sing John Bon Jovi
What
songs.
was that?
Bon Jovi songs.
Yeah.
It is just that special. Here's how special it is. Inventor of the immortality rings, Alex Chu is going to be here to unveil his latest miraculous invention for the first time on TV. I am so excited about this.
Me too.
He's been calling me. He's saying, I got this new invention. It's miraculous. It's going to be even better than rings that make you live forever.
miraculous.
What could it be? What could it be?
I don't know.
Plus, our girl gone wired is hot, heavily tattooed, and skilled with knives.
Seriously.
But before all that, back in the day, the hottest video game in the land was called Pong. And it might seem like a joke today, but when Pong first came out, it was hotter than the top of a 78 Zenith picture tube. And one man was at the top of it all, a notorious Briton known as much for his legendary temper as for his Pong skills. Rory McTavish, welcome to Unscrewed.
Hi, Martin. A pleasure to be here.
How you
pleasure
doing,
to
bro?
be here.
Wonderful to have you on the program. So, Rory, back in the 70s, you were the greatest Pong player on the planet. You won the Swedish Open, the Berlin Open, and then you just seemed to drop off the face of the earth. What happened to you, Rory?
Well, I went to jail, is what happened. It was after I won the Berlin Open, and frankly, my life was getting a little out of control. I had drugs and parties and orgies and all-night sex and wine and fatty meats and pit fights and sex tourism. And I was eating a lot of acid, too,
Acid? LSD?
Yeah, but basically, the bottom just fell out on me.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up one afternoon in my home, in my flat, and I go downstairs, and there's a Pong game on TV. It's just like flatline, like Pong, Pong, Pong. And I look up, and there are two dead blokes in my flat, just laying there. I look down, and I'm naked and covered in blood, So long story short, Martin, I went away for a while. I went to jail. But I'm back now, and life. I'm back now, and life is gorgeous. I've opened up me school of Pong. Roy McTavish's Academy of Pong, and we got a little setup there. I teach clients the Pong basics. Hand intimidation, Pong strategy, the works, mate. We do it all there, of everything.
Well, how's business? Are people signing up to come to the academy? Because Pong, it's a little out of date. People are playing like the first-person shooters now, and it's come a long way since while you were in Who's Gal.
Hang on, we don't have too many people coming, honestly, yet. But I gotta ask, Martin, are you slagging me off here? Are you slagging me school off?
No, I'm not slagging you off, man. I'm just saying
Well, what the f*** are you doing, mate? It's like, mate.
I'm just saying the Pong wasn't it's not as popular today as it was before you got thrown in jail for allegedly, probably killing two people in your flat when you're high on LSD.
Look, I did my time. That's it, mate. When I see you next, I'm going to glass you. That's it, Nobody talks to Rory McTavish like that, That's just not done, I'm a Pong champion on Berlin Open, 78 through 81, So, next time I see you, Martin, it's going to be like glass time. So
Well, come on, man. Come across the pond. Let's do it.
I'm there, man. All right, look. We'll Pong it up, all right? How about that?
Yeah, come on,
Gentlemen
come on
Pong.
over here. We'll Pong it up. Rory McTavish, I wish you luck, but your business model sucks, man, all right?
Piss off. Piss off, Martin.
You piss off, man.
I love your show, though, mate. I love it.
What the hell's wrong with that
What the
guy?
hell?
Rory McTavish. Apparently a living legend, and apparently all said and done, kind of a nutter.
So when are we going to see you, Pong it off?
I don't know.
I want to see
You can come to San Francisco. I'm moving to LA. I'm not going to fight that guy. All right, coming up, Unscrewed favorite Alex Chu is back with a device he claims, well, just stick around and find out. It's amazing. Stick around.
Brought to you by Singular, the wireless company that fits you best.
So I go to Singular for a prepaid phone, and the sales guy hands me this phone with a color screen. And I was like, get out. And he says, yeah, and I can get the latest ringtones and games. And I was like, get out. Then he threw in unlimited weekend minutes, and I was like, get out, get out, get out. And then I got out of there before he changed his mind.
Singular announces a new way to pay as you go. Get features you want, great phone deals, and unlimited weekend calling.
I call it my "this phone is loaded" plan.
Cool phones on prepaid. Another reason Singular fits you best.
So romantic.
Want to warm things up?
Trojan warm. Here's the new Trojan Warm Sensations condom.
Warm.
Cool.
A moisture-activated lubricant creates a warming sensation both can share.
I'm on board.
Warm sensations only from Trojan.
Okay, let's do some CPR. Billy. Tilt the head back. Open the mouth.
You got my juicy fruit.
Gotta have Twisted Sweet?
Go up without warning, take what they need, and then they disappear without a trace.
Light against darkness. Man versus machine. On September 17th,
All hands on deck.
only one will survive.
I can't hold them off any longer.
I'm on my way.
How do we get past those machines?
Leave that to me.
Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. Rated PG. September 17th. Only in theaters.
When a vacation is shattered by a brutal invasion, a quest begins across the universe to restore what was lost. A saga of epic proportions, featuring rich, detailed worlds and a real-time battle system. A story so large, it takes a universe to tell it. Star Ocean, till the end of time. Rated T for Teen.
Square Enix.
Oh, hi, welcome back. Welcome back to Unscrewed. My next friend claims to be a genius on par with the greatest inventors of all time. Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, and Albert Einstein. But he is best known for his immortality rings. Here he is, inventor Alex Chu. Welcome back to the program, Alex. Great to have you here. You have been on the show before, and last time you were on, you were talking about your immortality rings. Explain, refresh my memory. If I wear these rings that you have invented, I will have eternal life.
Right, that's right.
Exactly. You got it.
Let's say I walk out of the studio tonight, bam, I get hit by a bus. What happens then? I'm wearing the rings.
Oh no, you died.
I'd take your job.
Wait, I would die. So, okay, then how do I become immortal? If you say I can get hit by a bus and die, like how do they make me live forever?
It's anti-aging effect. I mean, it has anti-aging effect. It reverses your aging faster than you age, but it's not gonna protect you from from murder, accidents.
How about disease?
Some.
Herpes does not count.
So have you've been wearing these, I presume, for how many years now?
14 years.
14 years. Have you aged at all in the 14 years?
Well, I'm 33, so I don't know. I don't think so.
All right, well, you're here tonight to tell us about your latest invention. What is this called? What is this machine that you've invented?
Oh, this is a handicap. It cures handicap. I don't know what people call it. It cures handicap, basically. So if you put this at a handicap or a disfigured area, magnetic flux will actually realign the cells. So that, for example, disfigurement can be realigned by this kind of machine. Or small brain tumors and stuff like that can be realigned back to original position.
Small brain tumors?
It's like brain. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure at this point.
Walk me through some of the essential components in this invention. What is this thing made of? This to me looks like a dish towel. Or a pot holder.
Basically, this is a cooling fan. But what happens is, when I put on cardboard or plastic or metal material, it becomes very loud. So my next choice is paper or towel. Actually, it reduces the noise. And the noise is actually very loud, so I have to use the towel. And this is the magnetic coil. This machine is about 1,000 watts in normal operation.
And what is it supposed to do? I mean, what is the actual science behind how this cures what you call the handicaps?
Well, I was doing an experiment on myself, and I tried to cure scars, tiny scars, and I don't have disfigurements, the tiny scars and stuff.
How does that? If you tested it on any scars yourself?
Yeah.
Well, we have some footage, Alex, of you testing out the device. Why don't we take a look at that? This is in your bedroom.
Yeah. This is the way how it works. This is a special electric blanket that I built. This thing is about 700 to 1,000 watt in operation, and basically a person would sleep on this blanket, and then hang this machine over the head, and then you put your head near this machine, and then you put on the rings, and you lie there for about like 1 or 2 hours.
Wow. You got a cool pad, I gotta say.
But wait, have you tested this out on yourself with actual? Do you have scars yourself that you can see?
Yeah, mini scars. I mean, everybody has scars, you know.
I don't.
So what is that?
But,
what did you feel like when you're laying in bed and you're testing the machine out? What do you feel?
The scars, the scarring area, you feel pulsation, you feel tingling effect, and if you put on this machine, you feel it many times stronger. Yeah, it increases the strength of the device.
How many people have you cured with this device so far?
I sold two of these machines to customers in the United States. Oh, just a couple hundred.
That's it?
And what happened? So you sold them to some people who were presumably sick, and they used the machines. And what did they report back?
One guy, he has a disfigured skull. He fell down when he was small. Ouch. When he was like 7 years from like 2-story building, and he has a disfigured skull. And it's very obvious. People can tell. So he put on this device, like that, and he said it's working. He said it's realigning his skull. It's realigning the bone, and right now he's getting better.
Will it do other types of bodily enhancements?
No, it's designed to cure handicaps and disfigurements. Yeah.
Some women have referred to me as. Alex, what can we expect next from you? What is the next miraculous invention going to be?
Well, after this one,
it's hard to beat.
Should I say it? It's a crazy idea.
Yes. What's the next?
If this one becomes successful, then I probably will try to get funding for resurrection or something. I don't know. Raise people from the dead or something.
You heard it here first. Alex Chu, inventor of the immortality rings, the machine that heals the handicaps. And coming up, the resurrection. Alex, great to have you on the program. Always a pleasure. Follow Alex's genius and his website, alexchu.com. And believe me, when you put these rings on, you can feel something special, baby. All right, question. Who has a huge dragon tattooed on their back and a perfect ass? One hint, she knows 37 different ways to kill you with an ink.
Hey, where are you off to?
Some conference in Cleveland.
Oh yeah, who with?
With Cooper.
Cooper.
Who's naughty on this plane? This guy. How much do you make? Drink. Because it's not as much as I make, I'll tell you that much right now.
Sort by shortest flights. Another way Expedia makes it easy to find the trip you're looking for.
Expedia.com.
You don't have to leave civilization to find adventure. The 245 horsepower all-wheel drive Nissan Murano.
Can I trade in Tube Slider and get store credit for Mario Sunshine?
You want to trade an old game for a new one?
Electronic stores don't take games seriously. You gotta talk to gamers.
Yeah! Anytime you get tired of a game, trade it in for store credit. You're gonna love Mario Sunshine.
Nice! For your nearest store, visit ebgames.com. Pre-owned games and equipment at big discounts. Save on new games by trading in old ones.
That's enough. Thanks a lot. Welcome back. Is it the drinking? Is it the drinking? Are you too hungover
Are you
to come
getting
into work?
on me about coming to work late?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Martin. I don't just have one job like you, Mr. I'm the host. I've got to have 2 jobs to make it work, to make ends meet.
You got 2 jobs.
I have 2.
What, you work as a bartender on the side?
You don't know. Oh my! You haven't been reading my blog?
No, I don't read your blog.
You know the discussion ends right now. Look at my. Here's my blog.
Dear blog, thanks to Macy's, Bank of America, Mervyn's, Sears, MasterCard, and American Express, I have to get a second job. So I figure I'll just go to the Hungry Eye, work there for a couple weeks, and pay off my $15,000. I'm incredibly good looking, sexy. How hard could it be? So Zio showed me a few moves. It's pretty much a natural. Then I was ready to take to the floor solo.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on stage for your visual delight, Sexy Swish.
Well, since there was only one customer, I had to focus all my attention on him.
Ooh, yeah, Laura, go.
I was almost stunned that I didn't get the job. So what do you think?
You know, I don't think it's gonna work out.
All right. So now I'm working the late shift at Kinko's. Thanks, Hungry Eye.
What the hell is that? Putting on your filthy cigarette.
I don't have an ashtray. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Don't tell me you're gonna be offended because I put my cigarette out in your face.
I'm offended because after watching you pole dance, I'm not going to be able to get it up for weeks.
It's been months already. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Well, let me tell you, let's do something about it. In fact, let's grind our hips into the filthy couch cushion of Girls Gone Wild. Oh, get me up. Yeah, baby. Tonight's unfurling night flower is Masumi Max. Masumi likes modeling and traveling to exotic places. Well, Masumi, I too am fond of distant and exotic lands. In fact, I've recently written a book of poetry about the purple vanishing. And now, I'd like to share with you one of my poems. A tale about a swirling city on a muddy river called Bangkok. The memory of your buttock haunts me as I sit on my balcony railing crying, and I walk and walk through your teeming streets like a ship unmoored and rudderless. The scent of lotus, jasmine, and baby oils remind me again of your glistening, hairless, tattooed bottom. Oh, sweet blue flower of the night, love me, love me, love me. That's my poem. Hey, thank you. No, really, thank you.
Thank you for thank you.
Hey, for more nudie pics of Masumi Max, check out her website.
Yeah, check it out.
You know, apparently
if you can find it. If you can find whatever it is, Masumi, check it out.
Apparently there's a golden level of alcohol that have before showing. Hey, stick around. After the break, I'm going to guzzle an entire bottle of apple brandy and then take off my shirt and take a swing at any of you bastards who are stupid enough to get near me. Yeah, stick around for that.
National Lampoon asked the question,
How much did you say you're worth again?
what would you do for her?
You do what?
Isn't that illegal?
Rob a one-armed woman,
Shame on you.
help an old man down a flight of stairs.
Aw, you do that for me? I love it.
National Lampoon's Gold Diggers. The gold digging begins in theaters September 17th.
What would you do?
Rated PG-13.
Now that T-Mobile gives you unlimited instant messaging, you can IM nonstop 24/7.
T-Mobile Unlimited IM, just $9.99 a month on Yahoo, MSN, and AOL. IM also available for T-Mobile Pay-As-You-Go. T-Mobile, get more.
Hey, that's all the time we got. Thanks to our friends Alex Hugh, Gorgon Warren, Masumi, Roy McTavish, and of course the Swish, and especially our San Francisco audience. see you in Los Angeles. People at TechTV.com. Good night. We'll see you at the Uptown, baby.